This is Sai Krishna. In this video, I am going to show you how to handle the assertions. What is meant by assertion? Assertion is nothing but validation, and in this assertion we have two types is there, like soft assert and hard assert. First we will know about the soft assertion. Soft assertion is nothing but collects all the errors during @ test annotation, and soft assert does not throw an exception when an assert fails. For example, if you're running any test cases, if test case is failed, then it does not throw an exception and would continue with the next line, right? If there is any exception and you want to throw it, if you receive any exception in the test cases, then you want to raise that error, then you can use the assert all method, and it will collect all the soft asserts and then it will give the mark as fail. Like once you run the test cases, if it is any test cases fails, then it will throw the exception once all the execution is happened. See, it will give the mark as failed and give errors after the execution. So once complete all the test cases is completed the execution, then only it will throw the failed. So now I will write the test case. First I will write the soft assert iterator, and I will create the method soft assert test. In this I will create one class called soft assert. New of soft assert, and you have to import this soft assert in TestNG Asserts dot soft assert. And once you create the, once we will have to use the assert equals. For example, I am taking the number as 117, expected number as 116. Okay, and I am take the some meaningful message called number not equal, and now I have to use this statement. If is there any exception you want to throw it. Now we are intentionally throwing an error, then it will use the assert all method. So I am using the assert all method now. Then you can see here it will collect all the soft asserts, then it will give mark as failed and it give the error as after the execution. So first I will run this, go through the run option, run as TestNG test. See here it is marked as failed, right? Now you can see in console soft assert test, right? See here the following assert failed, number not equal, expected is 116 but found 117, right? So like this we have to handle the soft asserts. See, whatever the message we are providing, that message is displayed, right? The best example for this soft assert, if you are running the, here we are provide the login details like username and password details, and another test case you have to write the like a home page or some other test cases you have to write. In this login page only it will fail, then it does not stop the execution, it will go through the next test case, right? So at that time you have to use the soft assert. So if it is test case is fail in the login test only, there is no problem in that. So it will not termination the test cases. So it will go through the further test cases. And now we will discuss the hard assert. Hard assert is nothing but hard assert throws an assertion exception immediately when an assert statement fails. For example, if you're running this statement, here we are intentionally like giving this some wrong information, then immediately it will terminate the program and it will mark as fail. But compared to soft assert, if it marks as fail, but once the execution completion, then only it will mark as fail. If hard assert is fail, then it will stop, it will terminate the next lines. You can see here, then next lines does not execute and it mark as fail. So I will taking the another test case, creating one more hard assert. In this hard assert, we will write the and now first we will print some message. Test started. I have to take the assert and import the assert dot assert equals. Here we will pass the 10 and expected is 11 and we will pass the number not match. Okay. Here we are again print some message. Just completed. Right, same like here also. Test one started. Test one completed. Right, now we can run this. Save this, go to run option, run as TestNG test. Here you can see both tests are failed. See, both the tests are marked as failed. Go to console. Here you can observe test started. Test is started because it can before the hard assert fails. So it is printed and the test one is started. Test one is started. Test one is completed. Test one is completed. Here you can observe one thing. After the this is not correct statement, then also it will print the next line. Here I can observe test one is completed, but here once it is failed, it is not print this test completed. So hard assert, you can see here hard assert throws an exception immediately. One second. immediately when an assert statement fails. So this statement is failed, so then it's immediately terminate this statement. Then the next lines does not execute and it marked as failed, so it is terminated and it marked as failed. If any test cases is failed, you want to throw it in the console, or you can use this assert all method, and it will collect all the soft assets and then it will give mark as failed and it give the errors after the execution of all the soft assets. So this is soft asset and hard asset difference, and the best example for this login page. Thank you.